Okay, hello everybody, or nobody at the moment. I'm finally gonna do a little streaming for the first time in quite a while here today. And I'm gonna start out with trying this kind of weird little game that I just saw on Steam the other day called Prom. You can already, I assume, hear the main menu screen music. I'm just setting up my game capture here. There we go. So this is the main screen for Prom, which is described as a competitive dating sim. Competitive multiplayer dating sim. I don't really have any idea how the competitive or multiplayer aspects work, but they are part of what intrigued me about this game. So I was like, I gotta give this a try and see what's up. But since I don't know anything about it, and at the moment I don't have any friends that have it, I'm just gonna start out playing single player and hopefully get a sense of what the game's like, and then maybe I'll know whether I should recommend it to my friends, and then maybe in the future I'll try the multiplayer. Hi Pixie. Yeah. So I'll just jump into an
Let's go.
Jump into a single player game. I guess I'll do a full game. Yeah, let's see what the full game is. Spooky High School. Sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? I really like the character designs in this game, I gotta say. That was another reason I decided to go for it. The character designs are all pretty great. I kind of want to be one of the ladies, but I think I'm gonna go for this little kind of ghostly looking dude. Ooh. Oh, okay. I thought you could just totally define your own pronoun. But that's cool. That's cool that you get the 3 main options. I dig that. Who am I really? Is my name Yellow? I guess my name will be Oz. You can do a custom name, but let's just go with the default name. I don't know. I think there's some... I think there's supposed to be some voices in this game. I don't know if there's any, like, voiced dialogue or not.
But I can do this.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess, who was as cute as she was genocidal. Wait, why are these people all older than high school age? So far, at least. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLeoncourt, 400 and something, I guess. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? I have a group text set up with some deities. I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. I kind of don't like any of these. I'm gonna say this first one, though, I think. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Nah, the world is doomed. I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be-covered-by-water world. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Winky face. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Well, of course global warming isn't real. We all know that. It's a Chinese hoax. What would be a killer accessory? Shiny armor, coolness itself, fancy brass knuckles, sunglasses at night, a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy, a necklace with your own name in case you forget. I'm gonna say sunglasses at night. Oh, okay, those were bonuses for specific characters. Interesting.
All right.
Okay, so I guess here's my stats. Oh, is this the... So, yeah. And I guess these are the different places I can go. And it looks like maybe the different places I can go will primarily affect particular stats. And I'm guessing that thing along the top is how much time I have. Let's go to... Let's go to the outdoor, to the creepy tree thing. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Game +2 fun. Later that night, you head out to the club with Polly and Liam. Using your fake IDs, also known as Polly's boobs, you have no problem getting in the door. Real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam. I'm telling you, boy, you've got no game. And I'm telling you that I reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying your assertion. All I'm saying is if you're really as cool as you act all the time, you should have no problem getting digits from that gender indeterminate locust swarm down at the end of the bar. Why can't I date the gender indeterminate locust swarm? That's the real question here. I have to say, I saw some art on the Steam page that involved some really monstrous looking monsters, and I'm somewhat disappointed that you appear to neither be able to play one of those nor date one of them. But I guess we'll see. Well, of course I could, if I wanted to, but you see, the key to my allure is that I don't want anything. Sounds to you like Liam's just scared. You decide to go over there and show them both how it's done by... Well, obviously I'm gonna dance so hard that I also separate into a cloud of locusts. Maybe those are for multiplayer, Pixie? I don't think so. I'm assuming, I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that you can play with up to 4 players, and there's 4 players to pick from at the beginning. And I know on the store page it explicitly said that there were 6 monsters to date, and it shows the 6 different people, the 6 different monsters at the very beginning, so... but I mean, who knows what, like, tangential things there might be in the game. We'll see. Okay, you dance until your body is a swarm of locusts. This is no problem for you. The hot young locust swarm at the end of the bar is impressed, and so is Polly. See, Liam, all you gotta do is dance until it physically alters the composition of your body. But I can only turn into bats. Or rather, bat. One bat. Not even a swarm. Oh, it's alright, dude. We can't all be totally flippin' awesome. While Polly comforts Liam, you manage to secure a party for afterwards at the Locust Swarm house. Even a couple of rich mummies from out of town join. At school the next day, everyone is talking about how you can apparently turn into bugs. Awesome! You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. I am super fun and charming. That's like the opposite of me in real life.
All right.
Alice Shiumi. Hello. I hope there's secret characters in this. That would be pretty cool. This is my first time checking this game out, so I know basically nothing about it. I didn't even read the entire I didn't even read the entire store page description. So I really don't know much at all. I guess now I'm choosing where what table I'm gonna sit at. Well, I'm curious about this cat person, who I don't think I know anything about. In fact, I think there's also someone here I don't know anything about. This person. I was gonna say, I think the 6 people we were introduced to at the beginning are Yeah, there's 8 people here. But so far I'm pretty into Polly, so I kind of want to sit at their table. But let's go over here. I want to find out who this cat person is. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments, so take a look. Okay, so this person is apparently like a store. Do you even have a name? Who are you, cat person? Besides store. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as life and death. Oh. Oh, a PR agent. I was reading that as a pragent at first, and I was like, wait, what's going on? Do I want to buy anything? I only have $5. But I guess everything costs $5 except for a pragent or a PR agent. I think I will buy a corpse. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a corpse.
Thank you.
Cause why not? Who wouldn't want one of those?
All right.
Okay, so I guess I can go back to the gym if I wanted to go to the store again. But like, why would I want to do that again? It looks like the areas you can go to are always for the same stats. I think so. I think I might go to the auditorium now. Why is the library for money, I wonder? Or is that money? I don't know. I don't know if that's actually money or if that's one of the other stats. I'll go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. You'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. Plus 2 creativity. Scott and Polly pull you aside, one of them holding each of your arms. Whatever's going on, it's serious. We need your help, bro. The midterm for AP Jump Scares is coming up tomorrow, and we're so unprepared. We tried everything we could think of to get ready. I rolled up the textbook and smoked it, and I ate my homework. But nothing worked. We've only got one option left. We gotta cheat, bro. We just need to figure out how to do it without messing with the teacher. Or with messing with the teacher. Either way, if you can help us, we'd be super grateful. That's all the incentive you need. You hook them up with your ultimate cheating technique. Take the test like normal, then use this time machine to go back and change your answers. Or write all the answers on the teacher's face. He'll never see them there. I'm not ignoring chat, Tina. I'm just trying to also play the game. Thanks for stopping in, though. Obviously, I have to write the answers on the teacher's face, right? Like, of course I do. But we don't know the answers. Yeah, that's why we're asking you to help us cheat. Learning all the answers just so we could sneak into our teacher's house and tattoo them on his face. That's like more work than just learning the answers. Yeah, and what about for next test? Are we supposed to tattoo over the answers from last test? Bro, I'm not like a plan master or anything, but your plan has some serious problems. It's like I always say, Scott, face tattoos are for fun, not for cheating on midterms. The way Polly and Scott are looking at you, they might be contemplating giving you a fun face tattoo. You flee to safety and lose 2 creativity and 1 smarts. No! I had a bad idea.
All right.
It was not a good plan. That's what I get for picking the funny plan. Alright, I'm gonna go see if that green stat is just straight up. I mean, I guess it must... That one must just be money. Which I guess maybe it would be good to get some more money, since I have none now. I don't know. I don't know what kind of stats I need in this game yet. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. Cool. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only +2 money. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school. Ugh. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? Psh, what a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Oh, a corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk. Polly is definitely my favorite so far. As a school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser-known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fists of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. Hi. I'm Polly. I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says. Yikes, despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory, and that they were absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel they might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia fact about fashion accessories. Most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. I feel like I probably don't own any high-end accessories. I'm gonna try just putting the corpse on my head. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and you place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable. I think what Oz is trying to tell us is that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory. Yes. Yes, indeed, most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats. I think it's cool how he's wearing a corpse on his head, and he is still, like, really cool about it. Fuck, I'm like big time drunk. Like tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. Wait, am I tripping or is Oz wearing a corpse on his head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping. You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Oz is in fact wearing a corpse on his head. And you know what? He is doing it in such a confident way, I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing of the many corpses my ventures might or might not produce. I agree, confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes for a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic or healthy. Still drunk. So all of them sign the decree that establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today is a bright day to have a corpse in your possession. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
All right.
I can't possibly have an opinion on who would be the best designer for a corpse. I don't know anything about fashion. Like, I recognize those designers as fashion people, but that's about it. Oh wow, there's a bunch of faces I don't think I recognize now. In addition to the person who's apparently a store, there's this person and this person. Well, just because I can't resist my curiosity, I'm gonna go over here. You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. But we only get one wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. At least 3 look pretty cool. Hope, you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with mini-fridge and foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace. But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad, and Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for... Ooh, wow, okay. A machine that can successfully reheat French fries. That would be priceless, right? Much better than just a bag full of quarters. Wish granted, booms the genie, and you find yourself the proud owner of a brand new Fry Lord French fry reheating super system. Are you kidding me? We didn't brave the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the two-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon just so that you could have hot fries? But the Coven quickly changed their tunes when they taste the hot fries fresh out of your Fry Lord. They're so crisp, neither rubbery nor soggy. This is powerful sorcery indeed. We were so focused on defeating the big bad that we forgot about an even greater evil, suboptimal fry consistency. Thank you for teaching us the error of our ways. You reheat everybody's cafeteria fries for them, and you all have a fry party. For your contributions to fry conservation, you gain +4 fun.
All right.
Cool. What now? I think I will try to get some more money. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, watching some porn, like you do in the library, when you suddenly notice Miranda standing right behind you. Who knows how long she's been there.
Greetings, fellow classmates.
I seem to be running into Polly a lot. I wonder if that's because of my stats, or if or if it's just chance. Polly seems like someone that you'd want like a high fun stat to be successful with, so if it's stat related, that might be why. That's been one of my higher stats the whole time. Hello, good friends, what are you doing? Nothing. Nothing at all. It does not seem to be nothing. That man seems to be kindly sharing his marmalade with a giant skunk? Explain this at once. Well, it's simple, you know. It's really just a kind of, well... Alright. Should I explain to Miranda about man-skunk love, or try to trick her? I don't think I want to spoil Miranda's innocence. Oh, that didn't work. I'm not creative enough. A cooking show? Disgusting. What? Cooking is for poor people. It's obscene. I can't believe I'm even watching this. No, wait, Miranda, it's okay. It's not cooking, it's porn. It's porn! But it's too late. Miranda's gone, and the day's porn watching is ruined. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts. Aww.
All right.
I'm gonna try to recover that charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Yay! After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You've become a well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy, sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks. Mr. Oz, we have a problem. If you had assumed your sexy, sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fyodor Fedora. What should we do, boss? Okay, we can take them on in a journalism duel to the death. But I suspect a journalism duel might require creativity or smarts, neither of which I'm terribly good at. Sometimes people need a little push in the right direction. Kill his family and send their severed heads as a warning. Well, if that requires a stat, that might be boldness, which I'm even worse at. I think I'll go for the journalism duel. Oh, cool, it worked. Oh, cool, to the death. Yeah, because duels to the death never go out of fashion. Let me choose the best outfit for your duel, boss. And so you engage in a journalism duel with Fyodora Fedora. To out-journalist Fedora, you write an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Fedora is Not Cool and Definitely a Crime. It's a very eye-opening article that reflects on the social circumstances during the 20th century that destroyed the fedora's popularity as a symbol of masculine fashion. Vogue's board of executives fires Fedora, claiming now we clearly see it as not in Vogue's best interest to keep someone who wears fedoras. I'm more concerned about the fact of someone who has the last name Fedora also wears fedoras. It seems like a bad idea. Also, the fact that he just lost a duel to the death makes us believe he is not a safe bet in the long term for this company. And oh, they're right, your article is so good that you win a Pulitzer, which you totally used to bash Fedora's head into a pulp. Hooray for murder, boss. Yes to murder, but for all the right reasons. Also, Vogue publishes your article and fedoras become so uncool that it actually fuels the sale of corpses as a fashionable alternative to them. Vogue pays you 3 money, but they assure you that the real payment has been an experience. Well, that's cool, because the other thing I was considering doing that turn was getting money.
All right.
So that really worked out. So I'm somewhat tempted to go buy stuff, but Pixie wants me to hang out with Polly at lunch, so I should give that a shot at least one of these times. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum, I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. I'm trying to parse that sentence. Oh, okay. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food. Right, okay. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? I'm gonna vote for Polly just because I like Polly better. Even though I think she, doesn't make sense for this. The businessman nods thoughtfully. You know, you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food. Yup, that's me, eating real food with my real mouth and teeth. Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor. Don't hate me just because I'm efficient at eating. Don't worry, I hate you for other, more private reasons. What? Sorry, I can't hear you. Too busy eating real food. You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot.
All right.
Alright, well now I'm gonna go over to where presumably I can spend some money. Oh gosh, even more expensive stuff. Oh, the penguin mask would be awesome. A bag of regular cocaine. Regular flavor. Well, now I'm considering... not getting anything, because I want to save up for a penguin mask. But let's get a... I'm gonna get a ghost costume, I guess. Whatever this is.
Later, Gator.
A bad ghost costume. Okay, so if you go to the place with the shop cat,
All right.
you don't get to do the regular stuff there, huh? That's interesting. So there's no way to like I can't do the outdoors thing because the cat is there. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep kind of min-maxing it and go for boosting my charm again, I think. Another epic dodgeball match. One point you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. Suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 Mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom's sequel, but isn't now, and you gain +2 Charm. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky boo, while Miranda is explaining something to Scott. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst, and also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student. What are you talking about? Oh, gasp. He literally says, oh, gasp. I didn't see you there, so ghostly. You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Oz wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted. Yeah, Liam. You don't see anyone saying, oh, Liam is really just Oz wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Exactly, Liam, even despite the many times we suspected it was so. What? Oh, sorry, little ghost, we were ignoring you. That's true, tell us. Do you have any cool ghost powers? Oh yes, divulge, divulge. I guess I'll haunt someone into despair. so fun! You spot a victim for your prank, the Coven. You start running in their direction while screaming your best boo to date. What's this? Maybe it's a minion of Queen Nehelinia. Rumors say she's preparing to be the big bad of next season. Stop booing at us. It's hard enough to save the world on a daily basis. We don't need people here undermining our morale. Stop booing! This school is unbelievable! Ha! They go running, looking for a place to recover from all the booing and undermining. Whoa, the ghost clearly haunted them, and they have fought against all kinds of evil creatures. Such a powerful ghost, so cool. He just ran at them while booing. I could literally do that. Yet you didn't do it, Liam, therefore you're not a ghost, you're just jealous. Yeah, of this very powerful ghost. Ghost, we respect your ghost powers, and we wish you the best on your ghost adventures. Oh, was there a Sailor Moon reference in that line, Pixie? I know basically nothing about Sailor Moon, so... You leave running and booing before they realize how obvious it is that you're just you with a blanket. Today you gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Well, I was neglecting those stats, but maybe that'll help a bit.
All right.
Okay, that's a character from Sailor Moon, huh? I'd never heard of Queen Nehelinia. I didn't know if it was just a made-up name. Oh, okay. The ruler of the dark side of the moon. That makes sense. I'm tempted to hang out with Polly again, but I still have no idea who this person is, so I want to find out who this person is. You're about to dig into a delicious bowl of beef jerky. A bowl of beef jerky. When you see the wolf pack across the table, panting at you. Yo, dog, can we have some of that beefy J you got there? We love meats that have been jerked. Come on, we'll totally trade you anything from our lunch. You can have this dead ferret, or this half-chewed telephone receiver, or... Well, one of them is talking, the others just straight up eat your beef jerky. You hit their noses with a newspaper, but it's too late. Haha, whoops. Guess we've got to trade after all, huh? Which of our foods do you want, dog? Well, I mean, let's take this black plastic bottle. Labeled seriously, don't drink this, it's poison. Oh, is that what it says? We found it in a garbage bin with a skull and crossbones on it. Bones are good to eat, so we took it. But if that's the only thing you want, I guess you can have it. You don't give them time to change their minds. You reach across the table, snatch, and chug. I didn't know I was gonna drink it. On the TV news that night, you learned that after drinking the elixir, you went on a bit of a rampage. Specifically, you declared the cafeteria a sovereign state and abolished all laws except for Party Forever. Your government was soon overthrown by the National Guard, but you've been nominated for the Nobel Prize for partying. You gain +4 fun. My weird shadow boy is gonna be the funnest. The funnest boy. Let's see, where should I go? Well, not to the gym. I think I'll go try to get some more money. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. You guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Sorry, I had to mute myself for a little bit there. My throat's kind of gross today. Allergies, I think. You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She's usually on hella good drugs at this time of day. You ask what's up. I'm gonna live forever. I was yelling that at a party last night, you know, because of the ecto-cocaine. But then I realized it's like literally actually true. And forever is like a really, really, really long time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? What if aliens take over and they ban partying? What if the Earth blows up and I have to live in space with dumb, boring space animals? I get bored when the bus takes an extra 10 minutes to arrive. How am I ever going to stay hyped for eternity? You don't have to. Whenever you get tired of existing, just go piss off a priest. Or meth. Oh, gosh. Yeah, meth. Oh, that was the wrong choice for my stats. Meth? Just like regular meth? Not even double meth or meth plus? Or Methapalooza featuring Kanye West? I was bored of regular meth before Breaking Bad was out of its first season. And I've been bored of all the advanced meth since that time I took a bunch of Bolivian ultra meth and dug a tunnel to Australia. But yeah, whatever, regular meth is fine. Nerd. Stung by Polly's words, you decide to try Bolivian ultra meth. You end up having to invent a time machine to correct that colossal mistake. You lose -3 smarts and a good chunk of your health. Oh, I'm very dumb now. I'm the dumbest.
All right.
Extremely dumb. That's cool, because I'm super charming and fun. Another epic dodgeball match. It's so intense that both teams are so into it, you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. They're about to get closer when suddenly...
Greetings, my loves.
Oh, who's this very fancy person? Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage favors. Not this guy again. Look! Whoa! Gasp! An underworld specter! This again? What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face, so deadpan, no expression at all. It's because it's not a face, it's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. Man, I would wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal. No, listen, it's not a face, it's... Ghost friend, help us! Save us from this interdimensional creep. Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. I could say boo! Or throw a rock at him. Yeah, very creative. Whoa, did you see that? Did you see that? Real goosebumps. This fucker doesn't fuck around. My apologies, beautiful high schoolers. What exactly is boo? We don't have that many ghosts in my realm. It is a super spooky ghost thing. You should run for your life. Yeah, interdimensional loser. It's like a super legit ghost thing. This ghost is probably about to unleash its ghostly rage upon you. Be ready for 100 years of misery. He just said boo. Can you stop all this stupidity? Beautiful Liam has a point, yet fierce Damien and wonderful Miranda show so much energy in their affirmations that I cannot help but believe them. Vocal energy is my main criteria when following my various advisors' advice. So today I shall retreat to my dimension, but fear not, my beloved high schoolers, the interdimensional prince will be back for you. And so he disappears into another annoying portal. So metal, ghost person. You made him retreat with a single boo. So brave. He retreated because of what you two idiots told him. He said so in front of us just a minute ago. Liam, really, sometimes I wish your face was a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. So that way you couldn't say annoying stuff 24/7. Whatever. Little ghost friend saved the day again. Huzzah! They leave, running and screaming about how cool you are. What the fuck with your classmates, really? Anyway, you gain +2 boldness and +1 charm.
All right.
Oh, another interesting cat person. So many cat people. I'm gonna go hang out with Polly again this time, I think. You find Polly and Liam not eating, as usual. You know, because they're undead. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram. What? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the 2 of us should have a cook-off. What? No. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to. I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs. Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. Why has he never, like, finished high school, since he's been alive for, like, 400 years? The 2 of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency, as they commence cooking. 2 celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's, because I think that glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. Or Polly's, because she literally made a pair of pajamas for a cat. What? Unbelievable. That's not even food. What isn't even food? That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan. It's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, is it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't. Oh yeah? Then how come it won the food contest, huh? Well, because... yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you all later. I gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on. Later, you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty, if you know what we mean. It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? Well, there's a lot of cats around here, so... it could be any of them.
All right.
And I'm gonna try to get some more money. Still interested in the stuff you can buy, even though, like, I don't know how important a lot of it is. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Oh, hey, Kens. This game is very silly. It's very silly. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and gain 2 money. You see Miranda, Vera, and Polly gathered around a table covered in books. Could they be studying? No way. I hereby call this meeting of the boss-ass bitches to order. I have gathered all prior school yearbooks, so we have a clear list of everyone we're better than.
Always the same with you.
Wow, what a great use of your time. Who said that? Oh great, it's the Coven. What are you three doing here? Studying? Because this is a library? At school? Gasp! Spies! Villains impersonating us! What? What? Don't you see, Vera? These three are obviously our evil twins. The middle one is mean and bossy like you. What are you talking about, Polly? We go to class with you. You would know if you three didn't spend all your time doing stupid and mostly illegal stuff. I won't fall for your tricks, evil Vera. Are you implying the original Vera isn't kind of evil herself? And look, Vera, the one on the right has glasses, just like Polly. I need these to see. And see, she has dark skin. She's clearly dark Polly. Whoa, Polly, just... no. Oh my goodness. Bitches is only one letter away from witches. Good lord. Say, would you three mind studying somewhere else? You're upsetting my minions. Never. Good grades are the backbone of a bright future. We need all this knowledge to save the world from the big bad. Oh boy, if you don't figure out a way to get the Coven out of here, you might have to break up a brawl. Any ideas? Whip out my rooster. Witches hate roosters. Or chop up all the study tables with a big axe. Yeah, they can't study if there's no study tables, right? Thinking fast, you grab the designated library axe and get to work. Fun fact, all rooms at the spooky high school must contain at least one axe due to lobbying by the Axe Murderers of America. What? Why? Damn the AMA. Looks like someone had a little accident. No, I think he is doing that entirely on purpose. Well, on purpose or not, it looks like there's no place to study anymore, is there, ladies? Fine, we're leaving, but you haven't seen the last of us. See, that's exactly what our evil duplicates would say. No, we have class with you guys next period, did you forget? Class? Who has time for that? We're forming a secret society. Okay, whatever. I guess we won't see you later then. You probably will see them later. Or will you? Who cares? You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness either way.
All right.
Okay. I think I'm nearing the end of the game. I don't have too many more moves left. Let's see. I want to get some more money again. More online poker. Vera and Polly again. You sneak a little closer so you could eavesdrop.
Hi.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far, in terms of making people look like imbeciles. But I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever. But like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. You don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution. What should I suggest? A phony workout craze or stealing? I'm like trying to guess what stats might relate to each of these. I'm gonna try the phony workout craze, I think. No. I was hoping maybe that would be charm and not creativity. Wow, a fake workout craze. I'll follow that right between leg warmers and pagers under things that were a great idea in the 1980s. Sorry, not sorry. But Derision Inc. is dedicated to exploring only the most innovative fields of humiliation. Yeah, nobody falls for that fake workout stuff anymore. Because, like, everyone already knows the one foolproof way to get tight thighs and a delicious ass. Brimping. You've heard of brimping, right? You have never heard of brimping. Time to make a swift exit before you look like even more of an idiot. You lose 2 fun and 1 creativity. No, my fun.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go spend some of this sweet money.
What's up?
I still don't have enough for the penguin mask though. I'm gonna get some of these cool glasses.
No refunds.
Oh, that upped my fun stat. Awesome.
All right.
Oh, hey, welcome back, Pixie. You probably missed me failing to start a fake workout craze because I'm not creative enough. I mean, what matters? I guess I'm just gonna really try to max out my fun, I think. So I start a rave again. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! Ah, life is good. You're a successful trendsetter that has moved monsterkind forward to a more corpse-friendly society. Or it would be good if you weren't about to crash into the three biggest enemies of progress and inclusiveness. Are you carrying a corpse? What a lame loser. Corpses are dumb. We're taking your corpse so we can make fun of it. The bigots.
Prepare to die!
Hey, a corpse, give it to me. I want its loot. Also, you're a monster, right? Prepare to die. The haters.
Greetings, my love.
It's me, the interdimensional prince. I'm here in your dimension to marry some cute high schoolers. Oh, what's that you're carrying with you? Is it some kind of dry, skinny, funky-smelling high schooler? Can I marry it? And, the interdimensional prince? Let's settle with the creeps. Or whatever. This dude isn't good news for sure. This can't be good. You're surrounded by jerks. It's time to fight for your corpse, and for a more inclusive and corpse-friendly society. But how? My corpse can protect itself, or love is always the answer, wink. I think my corpse can protect itself. Oh no, I'm very not smart. It actually can't. It's a corpse. The Slayer totally loots it. The wolf pack laugh at it until they get bored and leave to look for someone else to mock. Finally, the interdimensional prince takes the corpse with him and flees to his dimension, ready to marry it. That dude is so wrong on so many levels all the time. Anyway, no more corpse for you. What the fuck did you think would happen? Can't you take care of your own fashion accessories? This is why we can't have nice things. If a corpse is even a nice thing. You lose 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Ah, my stats that were already very bad. Well, I guess my boldness was okay. Strangely, I don't appear to have actually lost my corpse, though. Like, it still shows my corpse here. Okay, obviously I'm gonna ask Polly to prom.
It's Polly time!
All right.
Because Polly is best girl. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Not a chance in the world, darling. It's not you, it's me. And by that I mean it's you. See ya.
Tried and failed.
Aww. You couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights, alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD, because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it. Oh. I was apparently voted most likely to marry a zebra. I thought Polly would like me. I guess I probably didn't spend enough time with Polly or succeed at enough of her events. So, interestingly, the text before the game and here after it, it says that there's 3 weeks. But then it says but then I picked the normal game length and it was 6 weeks. That's kind of weird. You would think that would be a fairly easy thing for them to like tweak in the game too, to like change the text of the game so that it shows the correct amount of time before and after. I want to know about this weird looking eldritch lady, I'm guessing. That's who I want to date and or be. I didn't run into her at all. And who's this, like, weird thumb person? Or whatever this horrific monstrosity is. This person, I think I saw in the lunchroom one of the times, but I didn't talk to him. I don't know exactly what Oz is. Some kind of like shadow person, I guess. Like they don't like assuming it goes pretty much the same for the other characters that you can choose to play as. They don't really develop the characters you play as. Like the character designs are cool, but they don't. I don't know if there's like any. I don't know if it really matters who you pick beyond, you know, just who you think looks cool. To this day, it seems Miranda still isn't sure about what exactly porn is. Polly graduated at doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to people hallucinating to act as their spirit animal. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh. Okay, this is pretty cool. It's a very like teen movie ending credits feel to this. I dig it. Okay. Am I? Oh, okay. Ooh. I unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if I want to go again right now. Just because of all the reading? Maybe, though. Can I play online with, like, total randos? Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, let me see how this works. Oh, no, okay. I would have to, like, know specific people to try to play with, it looks like. Yeah, I guess I'll do another game. Maybe I'll do a short. I'll just try a short one this time though. Spooky High School, still the sweetest years of our lives. Oh wait, I can skip. Okay, yes, I'm going to skip the intro. And this time, I think I will be Bride of Frankenstein lady.
Yay!
Okay. Wait, we can skip this? Don't I have to do this to establish my stats? Oh, maybe it just skips to here. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? A reality... Ooh, God. No, we definitely don't want to get our leader from a reality show. Sounds like a terrible idea. We put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious the bear should be our president. Yeah, I think that's clearly the best way. Yeah, but the problem, Pixie, is that we already have a president who came from a reality show, so, and it's not really working out so well. I mean, I guess a reality show designed to select the president might work better. But I'm gonna go for this bear. You wish you were raised by a mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick! A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it. I'm gonna go with that one, the venomous snake and actual fire. Oh, I'm gonna be very bold. I picked two bold answers. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm pretty smart and bold, not creative at all. And my charm and fun and money are all, like, okay. Pretty okay. Locations seem to be the same. I'm gonna try to... Where's boldness? Oh, the bathrooms. I never went to the bathrooms at all last time, so... I'm gonna go there. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Later, you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shut with all their strength. The locker has a sign on it that says "Nothing to see here" and is screaming. "Shut the hell up, you adorable, fluffy little Fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet. Isn't that right, Damien? From somewhere within the locker, you hear, "My parents will pay anything," before Damien kicks the door. Yeah, that's right. Adorable, quiet Fluffy, who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him. You know, I don't really have a great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. It sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we receive the true joy of pet ownership? Yes, exactly. The sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making joy of pet ownership. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal all the time to drown out their noises. Perfect! Let's crank that shit! Damien pulls out his eye banshee and blasts some truly vulgar sludgecore. Quickly, the cries of "No, please, just help me!" are drowned out by the sounds of a Yeti playing the electric pickaxe. This is the perfect cover of comforting sound for sweet little Fluffy to be lulled to sleep by. Yeah! Now, do I want to order these Komodo dragon skin shoes in a 4-inch or 6-inch heel? Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. I'm extremely bold already.
Let's go.
And I'm getting on quite well with Damien. There's a lot of people at this table. Let's go here, I guess. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently, when Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!" Why not? The scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things: scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight-up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, I'm going to pretend to be poisoned. This one, like, straight up tells you which person it'll appeal to. You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then... No, stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool, she is poisoned! Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear, oh my! I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood. Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well, how about we get ice cream to make up for it? Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera.
Let's go.
I would like to go to the best place, which is I'm gonna go to class. That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. After, you're walking along when suddenly a car skids to a halt just in front of you. It's not the most logical location for a speeding car to barrel through, and yet, here we are. Vera and Damien hop out. The work isn't bad, it's just not at the level it needs to be if you want to win this all-star drag race against a real badass hunk of metal. What's your plan to win, Damien? Just drive your car really, really, really fast? Of fucking course it is, Vera. That's literally how street racing works. And that may have won you the crown in the past, but it won't work against Justin Darrington, Damien. He's driving the Thunderfuck 5000. And I'm driving Nancy, a pile of shit I lovingly cobbled together out of every car I've ever destroyed, either in a race or just literally destroyed via arson or whatever. And Nancy can take on anyone, anything, anytime. The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car. Nancy runs on the juice of literal actual dinosaur corpses. What could be more badass than that? I don't know, maybe running on pure lightning? Nancy is a piece of shit, Damien. Deep down, you know that she does not have what it takes to win us this thing. Seems like this drag race is pretty important to the two of them, and that they're not going to come to an agreement on their own. Looks like it's up to you to be the voice of reason. I got like a head start with Damien, but I like Vera better. So Nancy, perfect. We can get a brand new qualified race car, and Damien can still feel like his shitty subpar car is useful. Nancy is a thing of beauty and grace, Vera, but as long as her genes that live on in whatever machine I drive to victory. Oh, they kind of have an unnecessary extra word in there, I guess. The plan is A-okay by me. The three of you get to work setting up what could easily be considered one of the most impressive and high-tech car crossbreeding programs in the country. You find a very shiny red electric limousine to serve as Nancy's stud and start the breeding process along. Which mostly consists of making the cars a reservation at an appropriately fancy and expensive restaurant and loading up their CD players with smooth jazz. CD players? What? Sometime later, Nancy gives birth, don't ask how, not important, to the ultimate race car. Look at what we've made, huh, guys? I mean, mostly what Nancy and El Diablo made, but we helped get them there. Yeah, honestly, this car is a masterpiece. I've been looking for my next business venture, and I think I may go into high-end race car breeding. People make thousands off breeding horses to race, and horses want to fuck. How hard could that be? By that logic, I bet I could make millions breeding race cars. You totally could. I'd be your first customer. You already were. I'll send you your invoice later. Well, looks like Damien has the race in the bag. Vera has a new business venture, and the world has a new species of super race car. You gain +2 boldness, +1 money from a kickback from Vera, which comes with a genuine smile from her. Score!
Let's go.
Let's go to... Let's go to the mall. No, that's not an option. I kind of want to boost my smarts, but I think if I go there, I'll automatically just do the shopping thing. Let me go here and get some more money, I guess. Mine some bitcoins. Oh, interesting. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them, and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. Good lord. Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're on a game show? Yes, indeed. Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is. You're what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game. Oh, so meta. So meta game. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. Jaw unhinges, bees pour out. Yeah, I gotta do that. That obviously. You unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension. Ah, stop that. You're supposed to answer with words, not bees. Probably should have specified that. Bees seem like a legitimate answer to me. What, are you against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are so passé. Oh man, I was gonna say bees. You totally stole my answer. Wait, I've got it. Polly unhinges her ghostly jaw and thousands of locusts pour out. Damn, you'd wish you'd thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. Doesn't matter though. The prince is so busy fending off bugs, he can't focus on keeping you in his dimension. You all teleport back home. You're pleased with your victory, although your throat is a little hoarse, which is ironic, because the little horse isn't what came out of your mouth. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. My throat's a little hoarse too in real life. Too much reading out loud in this game. After I finish this round, I'm definitely gonna have to take a break before I play something else. Alright, I have quite a bit of money. Wait, no, I want to save up until I have like $10. Wait, that might not happen though. This game is not long. I'm playing a short game. I'm gonna go shopping now.
Hey, stranger.
Oh, okay. I wondered if that was what this was going to be. It's a new item in the game. Dragon Heat, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but now I'm super into dragon abs. I kind of know what comes with that. I bet that's a boldness boosting one. Maybe this is a smarts boosting one? I'm curious about the PR agent. I'm assuming it's not just a stat booster. Let's find out.
Later, Gator.
Purchase PR agent. It showed a heart. Maybe it's just like a plus. Maybe it's just like a boost to how much like everyone likes you. If so, that's pretty cool.
Let's go.
Alright. Now I'm gonna go try to boost my smarts some more. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains plus 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, you also gain plus 2 smarts. Hooray. You come to as if you had been knocked out or drugged or something to the sound of... Oh god. Welcome back to Season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are the last season's flaw in the cogs, Vicky, and an army of sexy werewolves. Hooray! What's up, losers? For the last time, fuckbench, I'm not a werewolf. Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough. Yeah, bro! One of us! One of us! One of us! I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports game! Sports game! We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. And Vicky. We are. In fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For your first test of speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which of you incredible lichens can sign your name on this legally binding contract document that is in no way a marriage contract the fastest. You can see the werewolves' tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes, and Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you. I will sign the name of Tireliot the Terrible, thus summoning him. Never did you think you'd be able to outrun a werewolf, much less 5, plus 1 devil. But in circumstances such as these, with so much at stake, something simply kicks in. What the hell, man? If I'm gonna get shown up by someone, I want it to be a pro athlete, not Vicky. Yeah, bro, no fair. Rematch, rematch, rematch. Of what rematch are you speaking? All of you turn as one to see the towering figure of Tireliot the Terrible, an enormous robot. Well, hello there, my good metal sir. I'm afraid you've wandered onto the set of a hit television program designed to find me my spouse. That is, designed to see which of these fine athletes is the most skilled. No, says Tireliot the Terrible. You were correct the first time. It is about finding you a spouse. And now I am here to be that spouse. There's been a mistake, friend. I was to marry either a sexy werewolf, a sexy devil, or a sexy Vicky. Affirmative. And the sexy Vicky signed my name to your marriage contract. Congratulations. You are my husband. My sweet husbando. For some reason, the prince looks less than thrilled with his new robot spouse. Sucks for him. Meanwhile, you have an army of sexy werewolves, and Damien. Very pleased with you, as you lead them back to your own dimension, getting plus 2 charm and plus 1 fun along the way.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay now. I want to find Vera again, though. I like Vera. Let me go to the class. That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. Later, you're wandering through the halls when you hear a voice from around a corner.
Hi.
Hey. Psst. I seem to have accidentally turned a bitch to stone with my gaze. Don't get me wrong, she totally deserved it. Her nose is obviously fake, plus that nail polish. Abominable. But this isn't exactly the first time I've done this, and Principal Giant Spider said if I did it again, I'd get detention. So now I need to dispose of yet another body, and I thought that since you're so attractive and kind and clever, you'd be willing to cover up the literal murder I've committed. No questions asked, right? Let's see. This first one might need, like, creativity or something. If this one needs anything, it's probably, like, boldness, which I should be good for. So let's smash this accidental statue. You don't even wait for Vera's okay before smashing up the statue. To be honest, you just really love smashing statues. Brutal, thorough, cost-effective. I'm impressed. Maybe next time we can skip the turning a bitch to stone part and go straight to you dismembering them with a hammer. You don't mind, right? You better not. I've got something on you now. Vera wiggles her rival's dismembered fake nose at you menacingly. This is great news. Blackmail is how Vera shows affection. You gain +2 fun, +1 charm.
Let's go.
You take your seat besides arguably the 2 coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Wait, Liam is cool? Vera, are you eating Manicore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose, but it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first, and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Well, then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You may actually have a point there, and if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain, and I bet there's a way to make money off this too. Hang on, somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. Let's serve their souls as a side dish. Perfect. I knew there was a way to monetize. And it keeps the animals from ever gaining an eternal resting place. What the hell is it with Vera and animals? But now the cruelty is extending even beyond their deaths. Hell yeah, it is. Thank you for getting the ball rolling on this excellent scheme, Liam. And thank you, Vicky, for nailing down the specifics. Neither of you get royalties, though. That being said, I will get you a double scoop of Rocky Rolled Sole with sprinkles on top. Yum, maybe? You don't know, you've never eaten a sole before. But it sure is delicious getting Vera's approval.
Let's go.
Alright, I have no idea what would be good for my last day. Let's, let me... I'm gonna go to the auditorium just for shits and giggles. That day while rehearsing for the... Yeah, okay, yeah. The muses give me figurative oral sex, as always. Your performance is intense and inspiring. Let's do creativity. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange? There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I've momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You... What? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family, after all, but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit-chat. The real reason I brought you here is to help me make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her. Buy one of everything, or sell it all we need is each other. I'm gonna go with buy one of everything? One of everything? How could you be so brilliant? If I buy one of every stock, no matter which one goes up, I'll have a share of it. My profits are assured. Wait, what are you doing over there, tearing off that stockbroker's suspenders? Are you... My god, you're even cleverer than I thought. You didn't mean I should buy one of every stock. You meant I should buy one of everything. And you didn't mean buy, you meant steal. You, sir, your pants, give them to me. Don't argue with me, I have snakes for hair. You and Vera dash around the room, stealing suit jackets, gold watches, silk underwear, and a very nice potted plant. I've never felt more alive. Did you know that 90% of paper money contains traces of cocaine? There was more than money in that money salad you guys just ate. You gain +2 creativity and +1 money. Alright, let's see if I did enough with Vera to make her like me.
Hey, you.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? What a shortcut to Lame Town. Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you.
Ugh.
I think I just puked in my mouth.
Pathetic.
Oh no! Failed again! You became a functional person, and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of a casual conversation, You mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus you lived the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing. Dang! I'm still a total failure. This game is hard to be successful with. But man, look at all the bazillion frickin' events and endings and shit in this. Okay. Let's see if there's anything new here. I'm gonna kind of speed through this, though. Damien became a renowned drag racer, and he died in the most badass way during a race. The funeral, you spotted him hidden among the crowd. He winked at you. Vera really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Okay. Okay, good. I was gonna say that was kind of a cool ending, but I didn't want to watch the whole thing again. Oh, I didn't unlock anything new this time. Okay, well, I definitely have to take a break, at least take a break now. I need to get something to drink and do a couple other things, and then I will probably play a different game. I think I'm done with this game for now, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, I can't do the math. I can't do the math in my head, Kens. But my assumption would be that it doesn't really seem to matter which character you're playing. Like the choice of player character doesn't really seem like it affects that much. But I don't know what the math would be on four player characters and 6 NPCs to date. But anywho, yeah, I'm probably gonna come back and play start another game. I'm thinking either Thimbleweed Park or this game called Off Peak, which is a free game that is the I'm not phrasing this very well. Tina, for her affiliate celebratory stream, had a giveaway, and I won one of them. And I got a copy of the Norwood Suite, which is this really weird, like surreal-looking, like adventure game. And it's the sequel to a free game on Steam called Off Peak. So I thought I would play that one first. So I think I might either play that or start playing Thimbleweed Park. But first, I'm going to take a short break, so I will be back in a little bit if you're going to continue watching. Okay, I am back. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and start playing Thimbleweed Park. Oh, shit. I realized I should update my stream info. Okay. Alright. With that taken care of, Actually, you know what I'm going to do, actually, because I'm lazy and haven't yet learned how to, like, split up my videos after the facts. I'm going to briefly take the stream down and then bring it back up so that I don't have to do that. So that I don't have to try to cut this video into pieces for two different games, since hopefully, assuming I'm into Thimbleweed Park, I'll want to play it more and continue on with it. So I'm going to briefly take the stream down, and I'll be right back.